How's it going, guys? This is Midnight Strike back for another YouTube video review. So today we're going to be talking about a game that came out a little while ago, so this review is a little bit late. This is going to be a review of Dying Light for the PlayStation 4. Now, I have not done a review for a new video game coming out since last year with Watch Dogs, and for that, I do apologize, as this is not meant to be a music-focused channel. It just kind of ended up that way after I quit my full-time job over at the factory, but I've been very busy and have not necessarily had a lot of time to be playing video games, let alone reviewing them. So I have done my due diligence, and now I have played Dying Light. It's an awesome game, but it does have some flaws. It's not necessarily perfect. It's not a masterpiece. I would say it would be probably slightly above average, but there is a lot going for this game right here. It is a zombie survival horror action RPG with a fully functional day and night cycle that transitions seamlessly from day unto night, and it's like playing a completely different game either way. And during the day, you level up your skill set by running around, stabbing things, and basically just causing a bunch of chaos and doing missions, and at nighttime it becomes a full-blown stealth game until you level your character up to the point where you don't need to play that way, because those volatiles, damn. You know, the thing on the title card, the volatiles, those nasty creatures that come out at night will basically one-hit kill you. They have superhuman strength, they can jump over tall buildings, they can run faster than you, they can essentially jump like 50 feet in the air and come get you. They're freaking scary, especially at night. And let me tell you, the graphics on this game are pretty top-notch, especially for the time period that it came out. Are there better graphics on the PS4? Yes, but that's not to say that this game is any slouch per se. I would say that one of the best things about this game is the lighting effects due to the day-night cycle going from day to night, and this is probably the best we've seen for graphic-wise in the nighttime stage, because honestly, a lot of people mess up the nighttime graphics when they're doing like lighting effects and shadows and whatnot. This game actually does it pretty realistically, and let me tell you, if you don't have your flashlight on, it is a very difficult challenge. So with this game comes a lot of challenge already, with dodging the attacks from zombie hordes, leveling up your abilities, and of course repairing broken weapons. Of course, you know, the weapons actually have a bit of durability to them. Now, this is not a fantasy kind of RPG, so there's no magic per se, but there are special abilities that you can equip and kind of customize into your weapons, such as electricity and fire, and of course extra bleeding effects, and all those go pretty well. They're implemented very well for the gameplay mechanics. So some of the things that I can say against this game right here, Dying Light, it's a very good game, but the missions do get a little monotonous. And I'm going to say that because every mission either feels like a fetch quest or defend an NPC style mission, and we've seen tons of those in different various video games across different genres, and neither of them end up being hardly any fun. It's kind of like those repetitive button mashers or the quick time events where we kind of just want to get rid of them or see them obliterated entirely in gaming, but that's not to say that it's not all that bad. I mean, there's tons of great parkour, especially when you're defending different, you know, people from hordes of zombies, which you can actually do outside of the main missions as well. There'll be, you know, random people here and there that'll need your help because they're being attacked by a bunch of zombies, and you can go in there and slice and dice or shoot or whatever the heck your battle forte is. So basically, with that in mind, the mission structures do get a little repetitive, and the load times. Don't even get me started on the load times. Well, too late, this is a review, so I kind of have to talk about it. The load times are horrendous. You have to load the main menu, and then once you hit continue on the main menu, you have to load your game. So once you get into the game, if you are in the main base, or the tower, so to speak, you have to get into an elevator, you have to load the elevator. The elevator has to load the next floor down. And every single time, you know, this wouldn't be that bad, except every single time you load in the elevator, or any load screen, mind you, Kyle Crane, the main character's voice, comes on, and he basically gives you the lowdown on the mission, and you can't skip it. You can't mute his voice. short of muting the entire TV. And it's just very annoying once you've heard this over and over and over again. Like on the mission, on the load screen to load the main menu or the game, it'll do the same thing. Then you get into the load screen to load the elevator, it'll do the same thing. So it's getting really repetitive once you do it a couple times. It gets really old after a while. So that kind of ruined my immersion for Dying Light. That and the repetitive mission structure. But I mean, other than that, I mean, this game is a solid 8. I absolutely have no quarrels about that rating. This is one of the better PlayStation 4 games, I would say, especially for its genre. You know, even though I'm giving it slightly lesser of a score than such games as I would, like, say, GTA 5, Need for Speed Rivals, or any of those ones, I mean, this is a very, very solid effort from Techland, and they should definitely be proud of themselves. Although there are a few things that I would like for them to fix that I just named. So, with that, thank you very much for watching. 8 out of 10. This is Midnight Strike 3625. Keep calm and rock on.